What would have happened if Kennedy had not been assassinated? Kennedy's assassination in 1963 marked a turning point in the contemporary history of the United States and the world. His death cut short an administration that promised major reforms and a new vision for the future. But what would have happened if Kennedy had not been assassinated? In this video, we explore 3 alternative scenarios for how his survival impacted the story. In the first scenario, had Kennedy survived, he likely would have completed his term with a focus on civil rights reforms, supporting laws such as the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965. This would have cemented his legacy as a leader committed to equality and human rights, reducing racial tensions in the United States during that time. Kennedy also reportedly worked to strengthen his space program, accelerating man's journey to the moon. However, his foreign policy could have continued to generate tensions, especially in Vietnam, where his indecision and limited vision would have made an early resolution of the conflict difficult. If you are enjoying this content and are passionate about alternative history, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to receive more videos like this. Thank you. In the intermediate scenario, he proposes a second term marked by international tensions. In this scenario, Kennedy wins re-election in 1964, but his second term faces serious challenges in foreign policy. The Cold War intensifies due to his moderate approach towards the Soviet Union, which could lead to a prolongation of the arms race and indirect conflicts in places such as Vietnam and Latin America. His handling of Vietnam might have prevented the massive escalation that occurred under Lyndon B. Johnson, but it would have left a sense of uncertainty about America's ability to resolve international conflicts. This scenario maintains Kennedy as an influential president, but with a mixed legacy. In scenario 3, Kennedy would have lived and taken a stronger stance to reduce international tensions. He could have led meaningful negotiations with the Soviet Union, fostering earlier détente in the Cold War. This would have reduced military spending and redirected resources toward economic and social development, both in the United States and in other regions of the world. Furthermore, his charisma and global leadership would have strengthened international alliances, changing the course of events such as the Vietnam War or conflicts in the Middle East, with a lasting impact on global politics. Had Kennedy not been assassinated, the United States would have taken a different course, especially on issues of civil rights and the Cold War. Although his legacy would likely be remembered as that of a visionary leader, it may not have achieved the near-mythical status it has today due to his tragic end. Our current reality could include a more advanced space race and a less politically polarized world, with significant advances in the fight for social equality. What do you think about these scenarios? Which one do you find more likely or interesting? How do you think the world would be different if Kennedy had lived? Leave us your opinion in the comments. We would love to read your ideas and debate with you. In the next video, we'll explore another fascinating alternative history. What would have happened if the Normandy landing had been a failure? Don't miss it!